This Giant Terraria content mod is really not talked about enough. It has some of the coolest boss fight and unique mechanics I've ever seen from a mod. It's definitely something you need to check out after you watch this video. Let's hop in and see what's up with it. Hey yo everyone, we are here checking out a mod, and as you can see, we're already being interrogated by the mod. The mod is the Lost Port mod, a very cool mod that I've been wanting to check out for a minute. So that's exactly what we're doing today. Ooh, who's talking to me? Who is, bro? The Sentinel. Go ahead and prove yourself. All right. Let's run it. I don't know who you are, but let's run it. I'm hopping out of God mode too. Let's run it. I may have OP weapons though. But let's fight him. What's going on here? Sentinel's preparing something below him. Get ready to avoid being hit. Hold up. Do you fight this dude like off rip? Like, you know what I'm talking about? Do you fight him at the beginning of a playthrough just like this? Like, I just entered a new world and everything? I have no clue, but I like the action. He low-key reminds me of if you guys have played Fallout New Vegas and did the Old World Blues DLC, you know, the robots from there. That's what he reminds me of. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm supposed to be attacking, bro? Oh, you seem promising. Shoot, appreciate that. Yeah, the Lost Port mod is pretty cool. I've been wanting to check it out for a minute. The main thing it adds in, if we look at our mini map here, oh, it's a lost port. Who would have thought? Really cool looking area. Let's get into it. What's popping? Oh, we already killed the Sentinel. After the Sentinel, who's next? Paradox Construct. Okay, let me make sure we're on Master Mode because I wanted to fight the Sentinel on Master Mode. But he really just seems like, you know, a little tutorial boss. Use a waterlog remote in the sky during night. It is nighttime. Let's use the waterlog remote. Get this harpy out of here. I heard a noise. I don't hear a boss though. Am I not high enough up? This is pretty high up. Oh, there you go. What is that thing? It's like a crystal. Be one thing. What the heck? My boy done brought in the Shadow Council. What's going on here? This is kind of cool. I'm messing with it. Do I gotta fight like each shadow? Who's this shadow? Shadow of the Warrior. Oh, so what? These are like classes? Shadow of the Ritualist, Necromancer, and Mage. Which one is the Ranger? Is it the Ritualist? I don't usually call my Ranger playthrough that. But what's popping here? We got the melee moves. We got the random like fireball that drops from the sky. I'm assuming we're supposed to hit them. Okay, we don't have to hit the Paradox Construct. We hit the shadow themselves. It looks like we've seen every move from the Ranger. Who's next? Mage? Come on, we already know what type of ability is about to come from the Mage. What you got? I don't know what they got. Hold up, let me hop in Fed God one so we can see what actually hits us. Is it these red lines that hit us? I don't know. I'm not really seeing like what's the move. It seems like there's a random explosion that hits us every now and then if we're in the view of the little red laser. Oh, it seems like he teleports where the red laser is pointing. So let's do some damage. We've seen his moveset. Who's next? Ritualist. All right, Ritualist. This is looking like the real mage. The real mage. He looks like he got the hardest ability to dodge. That covers a lot of area. When do you fight this boss? This is a pre-Eye Cthulhu boss. Damn, it's kind of tough for a pre-Eye Cthulhu. Last but not least, Necromancer. I'm expecting summons, yeah? Oh, this is like summons that blow up, of course. It's like the little spooky, what's it called? Spooky wood minion. Yo, notice the border right here on the outside so we can't escape. All right, we've seen the moves. Let's take them out. A lot of exploding things. Now what? Us versus the construct? I'm assuming if I hit the construct once, it dies. Let's do it. No? I don't know. Is it a dodging phase? Oh, there you go. Now it has a health bar. Okay, so a little bit of a dodging phase and then the health bar drops in. Now, my only gripe with this mod that I've seen ever is the content itself in the mod is very cool. It's very different. It's very unique. It's very fun. But my only gripe is the sprites. It's one of those mods where it doesn't have the greatest looking sprites or sprites that fit in Terraria that much. I'm not saying you need sprites to always fit Terraria's playstyle and looks. You don't need that. You're a mod. You can do whatever the hell you want. But like, definitely some of these sprites aren't the greatest in terms of just spriting in general. So hopefully in the future, maybe we see an overhaul type of thing. Because as you can see, just off of the relic is like, that relic does not look like it belongs to Terraria. It's also just like a prism. Last prism ass relic. What's popping with the loot though? I got some paint. I got some journal entries for some lore. But let's move on to who's next. A bunch of question marks. Oh yeah. Find the intruder during a blood moon. Got it. All right, there's a couple of things that we can spawn in that is the intruder. I'm gonna do the one with the question mark because that's the one that the boss checklist said, I think. So bring him in. Who the hell is that? This dude looks scary. Whoa, I thought I was gonna have to interact with them. Hell no. It appears as if the blood moon is going to last quite a bit longer. Despair. This blood moon will go on forever. Whoa, is that like a big ass skull? that's like covering my screen? I don't know. All right, let's fight him. I don't know what I'm fighting. What am I fighting? Eldritch energy remaining. So that's the health bar. I don't know what I hit, but apparently I hit him. What is going on? Am I fighting like the giant skull? Keep the orb in the air by hitting it. Oh, where? My bad. I'll try and keep it in the air. It's not staying in the air. I have no idea what that boss fight was. I'm just as confused as you guys. But look, I got a ballista. I got a crazy ballista. This is crazy. What is going on? Oh, it shoots explosions, but because I was on the floor, it was just exploding as soon as I shot it. Okay, I'm gonna run that boss fight back because I have no idea what was going on during that boss fight. Run it back. Okay, bro screams. Ball appears on my screen. I just noticed that some of the moves are some of the deer clops moves, but even deadlier. Low-key screamed as loud as the deer clops. I don't know what I'm hitting though. What am I hitting? Is it the ball for real? Is it what I'm hitting? I don't know what's going on. Your wounds feel deeper. Keep the orb in the air by hitting it. I don't know what the orb is. Oh, that's the orb, not the giant red skull. The Eldritch orb. So they got me playing a goddamn Mario Party mini game. Whoa, this is kind of cool though. I like the little Mario Party mini game while also avoiding the boss's moves. The thing is, this looks like this would be insanely hard in regular pre-hard mode. Obviously, in other orb, they got me juggling balls, but don't worry, I'm an expert. There's so many things going on. Hold up. This one's dropping far. Got it. What if I just juggle it into like the sky, like super far? Will it stay all the way up there? I don't know. It's kind of hard to just get to juggle in the first place, just to like get it up there. How long does this go for? Is this go for until like the boss just dies on its own, or do I have to hit the boss? Oh, I can hit the boss. Okay, so that was definitely a different fight. A little chaotic. I really did not know what was going on. But moving on. Who's next? We got Ayane. I don't know how to pronounce it. Ayane the Eldritch. Right click Reality's Edge in the tundra during the day. Okay. Or you can destroy a mysterious portal. I kind of want to see the portal. Mysterious portal. There's two mysterious portals. Which one is which? I'm assuming the one from Lost Port is the right one. Daytime boss finally. Get to see a little bit of some light. Let's bring in this mysterious portal, see what's up. That portal do look mysterious. If I seen that in real life, I'd be like, that shit's mysterious. Let's break it though. See what happens. Damn, it's kind of tanky, mysterious portal. Oh, yo. Okay, it's kind of cool. Hold up, give me that sword real quick. Oh, I didn't mean to skip the dialogue. I meant to pick up the sword. Let's use this sword. I don't know if I'm actually supposed to use a sword or can I use something else? Let's see. No, I have to use a sword. And it seems like every time we take damage, whoa, I'm just getting started. All right, quit talking your bullshit then. It seems like every time we get hit, we get a text saying that in a couple more hits, we're gonna be staggered. So that's kind of an interesting mechanic right there. I wonder what it's gonna look like when we get staggered. Oh, you've been staggered. Oh. Who would have thought? Makes us stand still. So the boss gets some free hits. Now here's a question. If I hit the boss, what is it, like 10 times? Do they get staggered? That's only fair, right? Oh, they do get staggered. Wow. So fair. I like it. The only thing is, it's gonna be a long fight if I have to use just this weapon. But this fight definitely seems like where the mod is starting to pick up for real. I like this fight. I like that we're both kind of on like equal levels of power here. Oh, what's going on here? That blade hurts, you know. Shit, I hope it does. That's the point. She teleporting around. Whoa. So the background, the biome background kind of changed. I learned the technique when I was still training. Granted, I'm no summoner at best class, but this fight has gone on for way too long. What the hell? Dishonored one? Where'd she bring out this big ass minion from? I wonder what bro does if he gets close enough to hit me. I'm about to get staggered in a second. It seems like he don't do too much. I think he shoots like an extra like beam here and there. It's like a red beam I notice he shoots every once in a while. There, yeah, there it is. So he's just a little extra side minion, nothing too crazy. Let me see if I can get the stagger off on her though. Oh, hold up, she got some new moves coming out. She's doing a lot more dashes. Oh, got the stagger off. I'm staggered too. Not fair 2v1. I hope I can bring summons to this fight. If I did this fight in a legitimate playthrough, I'm bringing summons to it. And the fight is over. Let's see the dialogue. I don't want to accidentally skip it. Well, congratulations, Shu. Appreciate it. I was not expecting you to defeat me. This is what every boss says to me when I'm in God mode. I don't have much else to say. If you see any of my allies, let them know that I'm alive. I got you. I got you. Peace out. You can go now. She a little glitchy. It's kind of weird. All right, you can go now. I don't know if I was supposed to hit her or what, but boom. Box of Memories increases Eldritch attack speed. Huh? Is Eldritch, maybe that's like a new something, new mechanic or a new class? I don't know. But we got a bunch of goodies here. Communication radio allows you to hear conversations after certain bosses. Whoa. So you get a little extra dialogue or something with this? Very interesting. Like I said, this is a very unique mod. Really, my only problem, the reason why I never checked this mod out is obviously you guys know that thumbnails exist on YouTube, and because some of the sprites, you know, they don't look as similar as regular Terraria stuff, I always thought it was gonna be hard to make a thumbnail. So we'll see when this video comes out what the thumbnail is. But we got a fractured terminal. Right click the altar in the lost port using the fractured terminal, and requires Skeletron to be defeated. Skeletron dead, we can finally head down to the lost port itself. I don't even know, where do you enter from? Let's just enter from the side, the lost port. Whoa, look at the background. We got like a TV static background. So I can't place anything in here yet. Creative shock. You lost the power of creation. What's popping down here? What type of creatures? I'm seeing some new stuff already. Let's see. What is bro? He is a lost port citizen. Oh, that's like the little summon that she had. What's in that chest? Null bar vaulting pole from the juice mod. Bro, I can't see nothing. What is the best place to enter here? We need an entry point. We need a nice area where we can actually get in. Okay, right here we can get in. So what's in the middle? Seems like we got a nice little spot here in the middle. Low key, can I take this over as a home? That'd be nice. More chests. Oh my god, the blinding lights. You can't like escape these blinding lights. They just home in and you can't break them. I don't know, it's because I'm doing something wrong or what. Like maybe I'm supposed to have a certain item when I come here, but those things are chasing me down. It's so quiet here. Like there's no music. Hold up. There is like music, but it's insanely quiet. See some regular enemies pull up, assuming these regular enemies aren't supposed to be here. But I like this little area. It looks super cool. It's very ambient. It definitely has its own vibe and everything going on. It's a port. That shit's lost. Guess what? I found it though. What the? Why did he make that noise? But I'm assuming we're trying to get to the tower that's over here, and once we get to this tower we go down here and get to this area. I'm assuming this is a little maze that we got to get through. One maze leads to over here to this gold chest, more bars, but we're trying to get down here where this big statue is. Look at this. Whoa. And that's where we need the fractured terminal. Boom, fractured terminal. Let's click on it. Let's click on it. Let's do it. Whoa. This dude looks the coolest, in my opinion. The Forgotten Vessel looking dude. Whoa. What the heck kind of weapon is that? Damn. 250? He's got like a little statue on the side with him. Am I supposed to hit that statue? These attacks are crazy. Is this pre-hard mode still? It is. That's kind of crazy. This is going to be an intense boss. Warning Soul Link. What does that mean? What the? I got like a little circle around me. Oh. Little homing circle on me? I don't know what Soul Link means. But obviously we can hit the boss, we can hit the statue. Now, I feel like killing the statue might be the wave here. The statue has to do something. Oh, it just straight up vanished. The little circle they put on you is kind of cool because that circle is where those arrows home into. Hold up, do these swords stay here? What the hell? They stay here? And you can't build or break anything in here, so good luck. Good luck dodging. You gotta actually have some great mobility to get around here. You might need some early game wings to fight this boss. This easily might be one of the hardest pre-hard mode bosses. This dude do not feel like I'm fighting a pre-hard mode boss. Look at this. His moveset is fire though. I'll mess with it. It's cool. Here's the little arrow move again where it homes in on the arrows. Damn. Let's do some more damage. Let me get my boy to half health, see if he brings out any new moves. We've been seeing a lot of moves though. He's definitely not lacking on the moveset. Holy, that one was huge. I like this attack where he like kind of telegraphs it. What? There's like a shadow behind me. You see that? Look away quickly. Oh, I'm looking away. You've been afflicted with confusion. Is that because I didn't look away? I don't know. Okay, I'm ready to look away. I'm looking away. Oh, I didn't have to look away that time. It just straight up inflicts me with Ichor. You know, just one of the best debuffs in the game. Look away. Oh god, I wasn't paying attention. This is a fun boss though. I gotta see this boss in a real playthrough because I don't know. EC's pretty hard, but obviously I'm not doing a real playthrough, so I don't know how hard he would be. I don't have any accessories on. I don't even have any reforges on my stuff or armor on. I don't know how hard he would be in a real run, but from this in master mode he seems tough. Let's take my boy out though. Rest in peace, Forgotten Vessel. Easily again my favorite looking dude and my favorite boss fight so far. It seems like he's increasing power. So I don't know what's about to go down. Don't tell me a phase 2 is about to go down, please. You were already strong enough. Do I just gotta hit, bro? There you go. A lot of bosses, it seems like you just kind of gotta finish him off with a little hit. Maybe if I wore that lost radio item, he would have talked to me. All right, so we got our first hard mode boss here. It says to use this dragon horn wherever you want. All right, sure, I'll use it right here. Whoa. Automatically makes it nighttime. This guy's cool looking. Dragon Spirit Skull. He look cool as hell, I can't lie. So obviously he's post Wall of Flesh, first hard mode boss, both in vanilla progression and this mod's progression. Giant dragon skull. Can't go wrong with it. Cool idea. Reminds me of the console skulls. Do you remember the little console skulls in the dungeon? Put a picture on the screen if you guys remember, and if I remember. Could be like a Eldritch version of it. I don't know, it just says Eldritch energy at the bottom. Could be like an elder version, stronger version, so it kind of fits the base game. This one also just looks cool, you know, potential thumbnail guy right here. But yeah, we got a lot more bosses to get through, so let's speed through this fight. The attack seems pretty cool, or the attacks seem pretty cool. Shooting out a lot of, what is that, like shadow fire looking attacks. On top of that, he does that little telegraph dash. I like when moves are telegraphed, some of them, not all of them. It's always nice to have a telegraph on like dash moves and stuff. His little teleporting where he spawns in the little skulls is also a great attack. You know, just a solid entry boss into hard mode. Solid. Kind of Queen Slime vibes. But if you're playing on Master Mode against the Queen Slime, not a great entry into hard mode. Queen Slime, Master Mode, 8 million enemies versus you. 20v1 for real, but more like 20,000 v1. I remember the first time I fought Queen Slime Master Mode. Oh my god, that was a terrible fight. But there you go. Ooh, increased damage straight up. I'm about to just put this on. What do I got to equip this on? Oh, it's a helmet? This helmet looks scary looking. What the hell? What am I wearing? Look, I'm about to get cursed in a second. All right, who's next? We got Clockwork 4. Use a rewinding clock in the Underworld at any time. Got it. I like how a lot of bosses seem like they could randomly spawn. I like that idea. It's a cool idea. To the Underworld. We got an Underworld hard mode boss, which I feel like base Terraria needs a hard mode Underworld boss because you don't do anything in hard mode once you beat the Wall of Flesh. You can get some ores down here and you can get a tax collector NPC. That's about it. So technically you can do taxes and you can mine. Let's do it though. Bring them in. Clockwork 4. The clock moves to the first hour. What crazy moves am I gonna go against now? Okay, he's a giant clock. I honestly expected that. Bayonetta vibes. I ain't never played Bayonetta in my life, so I can't tell you. He's bringing the little clocks. The 4th hour is the little clocks. Hold up, I could break the little clocks. This break. Whoa, I can't move at all. Do I gotta hit him directly? Okay, I can hit him directly. Whoa, what the hell? The double laser beam and then the portal. So it seems like each hour that he strikes has a different move set. Very cool. And does the clock hand actually move? Let's see. Wow, it does actually move. Even cooler. I like the details. Even though this mod doesn't have the prettiest sprites, everything else is just very, very good. I can break the little mini clocks. I guess it's just for crowd controlling. Just get them up out of here. But other than that, they don't do too much. I thought when you break the little mini clocks and they go flying, I thought you could hit the boss with them, because that would be pretty cool. That would remind me of like Spirit of Chaos from Elemental Unleash, whatever the mod's called. Blue Magic mod, pretty much, before it got a name change. But cool boss, great idea. I like that it cycles through the clock hands or through the hours throughout the fight. Makes it so there's technically 12 different moves, maybe even more than that. Maybe some of the hours got different moves. Well, obviously got different moves, but more than one move is what I meant to say. I think we've seen enough from Clockwork 4 though. I think he top 3, top 5. Did you see that? Something like ran out of him. Something ran out of him. It looked like that sentinel boss we fought at the beginning. Quick run up to the surface where they drop. Precise clock increases damage. Okay, so we got another little accessory for more damage. We got a bunch of stuff. Damn, we dropped a lot of stuff. Summons Norm. That's the next boss. Hurtful time strike. Whoa. So we get, whoa, damn, that was a big ass move. We get one of the moves that it was using against us, but like 10 times the size. Oh my god. Obviously, clock relic. What else? Clock swarm. Oh, hold up. We get our own throwable clocks. Does this home in? It does home in. Nice. All right, I guess let's take on the next boss, which is Norn. We gotta fight it post-golem. You get access at any time, but it's recommended to be fought post-golem. All right, I guess I'll do that. Psychic. No, I won't. Daytime boss. Daytime boss. Oh, look who it is. It's my boy. Welcome back. So he was the sentinel at the beginning. So he was just watching us the whole time, you know? Keeping an eye out on us. So to look into our future says you'll join our cause? Shoot. Depends what y'all doing. I am the prince. You don't look like a prince, I'm gonna be honest with you, Norn. Whoa, look how dark he makes it. Seems like half the bosses in this make it either nighttime or they actually make it just pure darkness. Whoa, another laser, of course. That was some pretty good dodging right there. I dodged a good bit. Hold up, I can actually use the Zenith. We are late enough in the game where the Zenith is a valid weapon to use. Let's do it. Obviously, my boy's moves are gonna be way more upgraded than we originally fought him. You know, he was throwing out some weak boy ass moves. Now he's got some real crazy stuff. Hold up, damn, more angel statues. Whoa, he spawned in a bunch of ghosts and I can't kill them either. They just chase us. It seems like some of his moves are kind of like his OG ones, but with a little bit more power, a little bit more destructive and scary looking. But some of these he showed off to us at the beginning, so that's kind of cool. He still looks like one of the robots from Fallout New Vegas. Oh, dialogue. What you got to say? Of course, I knew you wouldn't be defeated so easily. He about to evolve or something. I will take on the Apostle myself. Damn, is that the last boss? The Apostle? Wait, hold up. Bro, fighting during his dialogue. So I gotta beat the Shadow of Norn? It looks like he brings in like a bunch of mimics that I gotta fight. And the mimics, they're not playing around. Their health is kind of high. So it seems like he got 3 different mimics all shooting, you know, all of his moves. So instead of like one move at a time, we're getting spammed by all of them. Boom. All 3 mimics dead. Go ahead, pop out of that shield, man. I would kill you over and over until there's nothing left. What the heck? My boy taking this too personal. I'm just the Terrarian. I'm just the Terrarian, you know, Slayer of Gods. More OP than your character from your video game series. Let's be honest, who can the Terrarian not beat? What video game characters can he not beat? I feel like the Terrarian beat 90% of video game characters unless you're insanely OP. I like this laser move that he's whipping out though. He brought out like his last ditch move here, last ditch effort, and it's a giant like shadow laser beam. But I think we've seen it all, Norn. There he is. Get him up out of here. You know what, Norn? I don't care what you have to say. Skip. Apparently Norn wasn't actually the next boss. It was this one. The mage. Oh, isn't this the shadow we saw earlier? Are we gonna fight like all the little shadowy figures from that one boss? We're about to see. My boy don't got any dialogue. Oh, there you go. Did you really think I was gonna shoot you with a laser? You know, I wouldn't be surprised if you shot me with a laser. I'm not that kind of person. Can I just hit, bro? I'm really not trying to hear all that talk. Cyrus. Infernal Wrath has been cast double Cyrus damage for a brief period of time. Oh, double damage? He's still using some of those moves he used early on against us, which is really cool to see. Like, I like that they stay close to their roots while obviously showing us new moves. There's something above us. It's like a giant boulder above our head. It was a giant boulder. What the hell? This guy looks pretty cool looking too. I'm getting a lot of Necess vibes. You guys know Necess is one of my favorite Terraria-like games. Terraria clones, whatever you want to say. Same thing with like Core Keeper, one of my favorite Terraria type games. But Necess also has a dungeon in it. And in the dungeon, kind of guys like this Cyrus, especially the boss at the end of the dungeon, wears red wizard, like pretty similar. So I wonder if there's any inspiration there. Probably not, because you know, mages come from all types of games and stuff. You can feel the rain increasing. Oh, so he's making it rain. I can't hit him at all. Oh, there you go. He's back. So he had a little dodging phase we had to do right there, where he shot out these little sides. Let me see some more though. You can feel the rain increasing. Is that actually like increasing? You know, it's raining IRL right now. Maybe he's the reason why. Whoa. What the hell? This is cool looking. The backgrounds are cool. Holy. My boy was shooting a lot of scythes. Oh, I can't move. He takes away your flight for like a second. This is another great boss fight. I like this. This is a good one. I like this more than Norn, but Norn was not bad. Honestly, a lot of these recent bosses, they're pretty solid. I feel like the only like meh bosses were early on, but even then, like a bunch of them were pretty solid for what they are. But I think we've seen enough here from Cyrus, however you pronounce your name. Let's get him up out of here. What dialogue you got for us? Psych, I don't care. Oh, skip. There you go. Oh, he teleports away. You don't even hit him. All right, next boss. Let's get to it. Reality scope. Bring him in. Oh, that dude is sick. The Eldritch ritualist. So yeah, again, another one of the dudes from the little shadows we fought earlier. No dialogue this time, just straight action. He's spawning in like a bunch of poison bubbles. He's got little flowers that he spawns in. Eternal bloom. What happens if I break that? I don't know. Seems like he also spawns in poisonous spiders. So it seems like this is a poison boss fight. Yo, I like that they make popping noises. Listen. popping noises when I run into the bubbles. We are stuck in like a little box. Oh my god, this boss actually seems kind of crazy. He's like making the terrain hard to navigate. What is that? Internal bloom. I can't break that one. This might be one of the harder bosses. Small arena. He's changing up all the terrain. Oh, what the hell? He put a crosshair on me. What? He might be one of my favorite looking ones. Oh, we can break the eternal bloom. So it seems like when that blooms, it brings in a bunch of the plantera, like bouncy balls. Okay, more bouncy balls. Where's the bloom? That side. Got it. Let's start using the zenith. I don't know why I stopped using it. These bosses are strong enough to take on a zenith hit now. We don't have to go easy on them. Oh, look at that. Just like the last boss, changed up the background. Now there's no little barrier we can get stuck in. Now we can freely travel around the boss fight, really, you know, starting up phase 2, baby. Let's start doing some real damage here though. He a real mage. He be saying his abilities out loud before he uses them. Like the one where he puts a crosshair on us. Whoa, throw sent out like mini planteras. I think we've seen it all. Great moveset. I like this boss. This is a top 3. Top 3 for sure. I like him visually. He's really cool looking. His moveset seems really fun. Maybe not fun to go against, but fun in terms of I like how he used the terrain, you know? I like when bosses use terrain to make a boss fight harder. He gonna provide answers to our questions. The thing is, I don't really think I care about the answers to your questions. I got boss fights to see. Let's keep it going. Actually, I do want to see his relic. That's a cool relic. So it's pretty much the mask that I'm wearing. Now, the last boss is very interesting because you got to fight it in a graveyard. So let's go make a graveyard. All right, here we are, graveyard at nighttime. You know, you don't fight too many bosses in graveyards. So this is cool that you fight one here. Let's bring it in. And it is, last but not least, the Necromancer. The last one we haven't seen. I'm expecting summoning. Oh, already would have got hit by a star, you lucky ass. Look at this ability that I have though. This livid detonator, kind of sick. Hold up. Ah. What is this? What's going on? She tweaking out. Oh, she getting corrupted. That's not the word I'm looking for. She getting abducted? No, that's not the word I'm looking for. I can't figure out the word I'm looking for. I like how the screen is locked in place though. This is kind of cool. Definitely changes up the usual boss fights, how they go. Becomes a real bullet hell right here. Locked in screen, I just gotta purely dodge. Hold up, spirit swarm, break that. I like how they put the arrow above me, which kind of helps. I kind of wish it glowed a little bit because I can't really see if I go like to the top left. Look, yeah, I can't see that fucking arrow. Let's do some damage though. I'm trying to see the halfway point of this fight. Oh, here we go. Destroy the crystal in order to prevent the spell from healing. Oh, hold up, boss heals? Hell no. Act 2, this will not fail. Damn, bringing in a boss from earlier. That boss takes up like half the screen. Hold on, can I zoom out? Okay, that zooming out did not help at all. At least it's not sending all the little like spirit skulls everywhere now. Keep on doing more damage. Let me see Act 3. Shooting in these little, are these the homing bolts? No, but are these the bolts where if they hit me I'm blind? No, they're not. Okay, we're good. Hold up, break it. We don't want no healing going on in a boss fight. This ain't Pokemon. I'm not trying to see like a hyper potion. So even the powers from this vessel are insufficient. So something took over the Eldritch Necromancer Violet, whatever you want to call him. Face off against this creation of mine. Whoa. The Void Eye. What the heck? So we're not even fighting the Necromancer anymore. We're just fighting the Eye. This is cool. Like there's some storytelling going on here that I'm interested in. Obviously from when I do a real playthrough, not like a showcase like this. Have you remembered these since the first encounter? Oh shoot, my boy's raining down that little bomb, which that was in the fight where we went against the shadow versions of them. There was like that constant bomb being rained down. Getting them up out of here. Oh, okay. So that's the end of the fight. Okay, cool. I like that. That was a change of pace right there. Can I get my item though? Appreciate it. I'm not actually going to use the item, but I appreciate it. Last but not least though, we are on the final boss, I think. Hopefully. I don't know, unless I missed one. And that is the Lost 5, which is use parallel eye anywhere. I'm pretty sure it's use anywhere at night. Do I have to beat the Moonlord? I do have to beat the Moonlord. All right, let's do it. Let's see this final fight against the Lost 5. I'm assuming everything that we've seen, we're gonna fight all of them at once. Bring them in. Yup. What's up? You've done well to find all of us. We are aware that you'll want to fight. So we'll offer to do one last duel. Let's get it. Whoa, 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 whoa. What's going on? Whoa, wait, I'm playing as the boss? What the hell? This is sick. I'm playing as the bosses themselves. Oh my god, this is so weird. I feel like this has never been done before. So I'm assuming if I die, I lose my health bar, it's over? Like we switch to the next person? I'm low-key whipping his ass though. Oh, what happened? I don't know what happened. I was enjoying that. Hold on, maybe I gotta turn God mode off for real. Let's do it. Run it back. God mode off for real. Oh my god, I'm taking way more damage. This boss that I'm playing as, the warrior, I don't know what's going on. Just casually dropped 8,860 platinum. The boss that I'm playing as though, the warrior boss, it's like the movement is crazy. Do note that the zenith is not very effective during this fight. Are you trying to diss me? Run it back? I'm so confused. Like, I don't know what to do. Can I play as like this guy? Let me play as the ritualist. I like that guy. Left or right clicking will throw offended daggers. Use left, right, up, down keys to control IN. And then I just died. Obviously, it might just be a skill issue and I keep getting hit by the abilities, but I mean, you're bound to get hit by something eventually. Look at this boss fight we're dealing with. That's a lot of health. I don't even know where the boss is. Where's he at? I'm almost already dead. Oh, died again. A little hard because first off, the character got crazy movement, not in a good way. And also the attack, when I swing my attack, it doesn't really even go in the direction I'm pointing, as you can see. And then I just insta died. It said that I got insta kill. I don't know why I got insta kill. Popped up for like half a second. Again, it doesn't help that I can't really control this ability. Like, I'm trying to aim, but sometimes it just doesn't go where I aim. And obviously doing pure melee hits, that shit is not gonna work. So it's like I gotta just randomly shoot around until the projectiles hit the boss. Can I heal at all? Like, I don't think I can heal at all. We're almost there. See, this was a solid fight and then I died. We got a graveyard building up. That's how many times I've died. I took a clip and I read what the insta kill message said, and it said spawning an insta kill wall. I don't know how I feel about that. An ability that insta kills you, and I think it's an invisible wall, so I really don't know how to feel about that. Look how fast you can get hit though. Like, it's crazy. Not only do I gotta get used to this new movement, there's so much shit going on. I'm already down all my health and then my attacks don't even go where I'm aiming. Cool idea though, really cool idea. It's very unique. Honestly, probably one of the coolest ideas I've seen for a last boss. I like the idea that like everyone gathered together and we were about to fight all of them, but then it turned into us getting jumped and now we all got to work together to beat him. So we're the Lost 5. But yeah, this was the Lost Port mod. Very, very fun. Very, very cool. Again, my only gripe might be a little bit of this final boss fight. Could be entirely my fault. It probably is entirely my fault. My other gripe, obviously, with this mod was the sprites are kind of ugly. It's just the truth. They are ugly. Like, majority of them are. But that's nothing that you can't fix with overtime, you know? But the quality of the mod is there. It's easily one of the coolest, one of the most unique mods I've played. And with how Team Mod Loader is right now, it's a little dry. Like, there's nothing coming out as of recently. Mods are barely updating with like major updates. It's a little dry on Team Mod Loader right now. Is there any like cool enemies to show off? Not really. It seems like most of the enemies from this are either bosses or that's it. We saw that the weapons were cool. The little like brief cycle I did with them. There's not too much to show off. It's a great mod. Just needs a little fixes, a little couple of fixes, little minor fixes here and there, and they will be chilling. I noticed there is like a whole scythe system, something with sides, whole like scythe subclass, and also there's Eldritch damage. So a new little thing. A lot of cool stuff. Insane potential for sure. But yeah, make sure to check out the mod. Shout out everyone that worked on it. Also, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, turn on the notification bell for future videos. Been streaming a lot on both the main YouTube channel here, obviously, and twitch.tv/gamers01 if you guys prefer Twitch. And on top of that, also make sure to check out the second channel, Gamers Live, where I post all my Twitch streams and YouTube streams that you miss. We're also low-key starting to like kind of soft reboot the Patreon, so if anyone's interested in that, you can look it up. We'll do an more official announcement later, but I appreciate everyone for watching. I'll see y'all in the next video.